Good morning, students. Today we will see properties of definite integrals. There are four important properties, and definitely one property you can expect in board exam for 6 months. Look here. Property number 1 is integral 0 to a f of x dx is equal to integral 0 to a f of a minus x dx. Now, where more information is there, that I am taking and proving the other part. So, you can see here right hand side is having more information. So, I am taking right hand side and I am proving left hand side. So, right hand side is equal to, here I can say 0 to a f of a minus x, here I can say dx. Now, see here. This a minus x you assume to be t. So, here I can say let a minus x is equal to t dx. Dx means what? Differentiate both sides with respect to x. So differentiation of a with respect to x, it is 0, and this I can say what? Minus 1 is equal to, here I can say dt by dx. Now this dx I am shifting to other side. So here I can say dx is nothing but minus of dt. Now see here. The moment you do substitution, limits will get changed. So what is old variable? X is old variable. New variable is t. Lower limit. So lower limit is 0 and upper limit is, here I can say e. So when x is 0, so t is nothing but e. And when x is a, t is nothing but 0. So this information you keep in this. So this now becomes, so here I can say 0. So lower limit now will become a, upper limit now will become 0. F of a minus x is nothing but t, and dx. So dx is nothing but minus of dt. So here I can say minus of dt. Now see here. I don't want this minus. So what should we do? So one property is there. What is that property? So here I can say by property. So property is integral from a to b f of x dx is equal to. So whenever we have to change the limits, okay, or whenever we are changing the limits, minus sign will come. So to remove that minus sign, change the limits. So minus will come here, and here I can say what? B to a. Here I can say f of x dx. So to remove this minus sign, change the limits. So this we can write as, so 0 will come down, a will go up, f of t, here I can say what? Dt. I hope it is clear. Now in place of t, can we write as x or not? By which property? So here I can say 0 to a f of x dx. Definite integral is independent of change of variable. So here I can say by property. So a to b f of x dx is equal to, here I can say a to b f of t dt. So by using this property, okay, in place of t we can write x. Now can I say this is nothing but left hand side or not? So this I can say left hand side, and here we can say what? Hence proof. I hope proof is clear. So what we have done is, we have taken right hand side, a minus x, I assume it to be t, differentiate dx equal to minus dt. The moment you do substitution, limits will get changed. Now to remove this minus sign, limits will get changed by using that property. Again, in place of t, if we want to write x, so use this property, that is value of definite integral is independent of change of variable. So which is nothing but left hand side. Hence, let us see the second property, very important property this is. Look here, property number 2 is so this I can say integral from a to b f of x dx is equal to a to b f of a plus b minus x dx. The last property and this property both are same only, right? So a plus b is what in previous case 0 plus a. So what we got, a minus x. Now again same. So where information is more, that I am taking and proving the other part. So I am taking right hand side. So right hand side is integral from a to b f of a plus b minus x dx. So here I am assuming this to be t. So let a plus b minus x is equal to t. dx means what? Differentiate with respect to x. So a constant 0. So what you will get? Minus 1 is equal to dt by dx. Cross multiply, dx is equal to, here I can say minus dt. The moment you do substitution, limits will get changed. So here I can say old variable is x, new variable is t. Now see, lower limit is a, upper limit is b. So this is a and this is b. So a, put a here. So in place of x, put a, t equal to b will come. Now put x is equal to b, you will get t equal to a. All these information you keep in this. So tell me this will become what? So this we can write as, so a is nothing but b and b is nothing but a, right? F of, here I can say t, dx is nothing but, I can say minus of dt. I hope it is clear. Now I don't want this minus, so again can we make use of this result? So to eliminate minus, limits will get changed. So a will come down, b will go up. Here I can say f of t dt by using the property this. Next, in place of t we can write x. So this we can say a to b f of t is nothing but x. Here I can say dx. So by using the property a to b f of x dx is equal to a to b f of t dt, right? And you can see here this is nothing but, can I say left hand side or not? So here we can say hence proof. So proof of this and the first proof both are almost same. So I have taken right hand side. Let a plus b minus x equal to t. Differentiate, you will get this. The moment you do substitution, limits will get changed. To eliminate minus, okay, limits will get changed by using that property. In place of t, we can write x by using the property this. In exam, you have to mention the property in full, not property 1, property 2. I hope this there, which is nothing but left hand side. Here we can say hence. Let us see the next property, very important property. This is, look here, minus a to a f of x dx is equal to 2 times 0 to a integral f of x dx if f of x is even function, 0 if f of x is odd function. So you should know what is even function and what is odd function. In exam they will give only even function. So you have to remember even function means f of minus x is equal to, here I can say f of x. Once again you have to memorize this. F of x is odd. Odd means f of minus x is equal to, here we can say minus of f of x. So sometimes they will give the second one, sometimes they will give the first statement. So you should know even function means this is the condition, odd function means this is the condition. Let us see the proof of this. So here I can say minus a to a f of x dx is equal to, the minus a to a can be write as minus a to 0 f of x dx plus, here I can say what, 0 to a, here I can say f of x dx. Minus a to 0, 0 to a. So you can see here minus a to a f of x dx. Actually by using what property actually this is? There is one property. So here I can say by property a to b f of x dx is equal to a to b, or I can say a to c f of x dx plus c to b f of x dx. So you can see here a to b we can write as a to c, c to b. So by using this property minus a to a f of x dx we can write like this. Now see here what I am doing here, minus a to 0 is there, I am taking this one. Let us do substitution here. So here I can say let, now look here. Here minus x is there, here also minus x is there. So minus x equal to t I am assuming. So x is what? X is nothing but minus t. So here I can say let x is equal to minus t. So here minus x equal to t, x equal to minus t. Now dx, dx means here I can say differentiate. So differentiate both sides with respect to x. Now writing directly, so what you will get here? So 1, so dx is equal to, here I can say what? Minus dt. Now see here, the moment you do substitution, limits will get changed. So this I can say old variable is x, new variable is t, right? Lower limit is minus a, upper limit is 0. Now when x is minus a, t is what actually a. I hope it is clear. And when x is 0, t is nothing but 0. So all these information I am keeping in this. So this will become what? So this will become, so here I can say minus a to a. Tell me. So here I can say f of x dx is equal to, now put the values. So when you, so minus a is nothing but a, right? Minus a is a and 0 is nothing but, so 0 only. Here you will get f of, now x is what actually? Minus t, and dx, dx is nothing but minus dt. So here minus will come, and this integral I did not change anything, so I am writing as it is plus. Here I can say what? 0 to a f of x dx. Now see here, I don't want minus here. So again, can we make use of the property? So I can say what? Limits will get changed. So 0 will come down, a will go up. Here I can say f of minus t dt plus, here I can say 0 to a f of x dx. By which property? Again can I say same property? So here I can say by property a to b f of x dx is equal to, it is minus of b to a f of x dx. I hope it is clear. Next, in place of t, can we write x or not? So by which property? So this I can say what? So here I can say 0 to a f of minus x dx plus, here I can say 0 to a f of x dx, right? So by which property? So here I can say by property. So a to b f of x dx is equal to a to b f of t dt. So by using this property, okay, we can write like this. We have seen property 1 and property 2. So same only. So this is nothing but what actually? Minus a to a Here I can say f of x dx. Now we have to prove the cases. So here I can say case 1. So what is case 1? So case 1 is f of x is an even function. So here I can say if f of x is an even function, if f of x is an even function, so even function is what? F of minus x equal to f of x. So this will become what actually? So here I can say minus a to a f of x dx is equal to, so here 0 to a f of minus x is f of x. So 0 to a f of x dx plus, here I can say what? 0 to a f of x dx. Now how many times f of x dx came? So can I say 2 times? So here I can say this is nothing but 2 times 0 to a f of x dx. I hope it is clear. Next, case 2. If f of x is an odd function, if f of x is odd function, so what you will get here? So can I say minus a to a f of x dx is equal to, what is the condition for odd function? F of minus x equal to minus of f of x. So this will become minus of 0 to a f of x dx plus, and this will become what? 0 to a f of x dx. So you can see here both will get cancelled and finally you will get 0. So if f of x is an even function, minus a to a f of x dx is 2 times of this. If f of x is an odd function, we can say this. So here we can say finally hence. Somewhat lengthy but very important. So what we have done is minus a to a f of x dx we can write as minus a to 0, 0 to a by using property a to b. So a to c, c to b. So here x, so minus x equal to d, x equal to minus d. So the moment you do substitution, limits will get changed. Now to eliminate minus, limits will get changed. Right, in place of p, we can write x by using that property. Right, then cases will come. If f of x is an even function, it will be 2 times 0 to a f of x dx, and if f of x is an odd function, then the value is equal to 0. I hope proof is clear. So once again you have to memorize condition of even function and odd function. Let us see the next property. Again very important property. Prove that 0 to 2a integral f of x dx is equal to 2 times 0 to a f of x dx if f of 2a minus x equal to f of x. 0 if f of 2a minus x is equal to minus of f of x. Now see here. So I am taking this left hand side. So here I can say 0 to 2a f of x dx. So 0 to 2a can be write as 0 to a, and can be write here a to 2a or not any. 0 to 2a. So 0 to a to 2a. Again by using this property, a to b f of x dx equal to a to c f of x dx plus c to b f of x dx. Now what I can do here is, information is more there. I am finding information more here. So I am taking this and proving the other part. See here. So here I can say let. Now see here. This x is there. So can I say 2a minus x? So 2a minus x is here. 2a minus x is here also. So 2a minus x equal to t I am taking. So what is x? X is nothing but, So x will come here. You will get what? 2a minus b. So this value of x I am keeping here. So this I can say let x is equal to 2a minus b. Now dx means differentiate. So here I can say differentiate both sides with respect to x. So differentiation of x, dx is equal to, now see here, 2a is constant, 0. So this I can say minus of dt. I hope it is clear. So dt by dx will come, then cross multiply, you will get this. The moment you do substitution, limits will get changed. So here I can say old variable is x, new variable is a, right? Now lower limit is a, upper limit is 2a. Now see here, when x is a, so when x is a, so a means, so t is also equal to a. When x is 2a, t equal to 0. Now all this information you keep in this. So can I say this will become what actually now? So tell me. So this we can write as. So here I can say 0 to 2a f of x dx is equal to. So that part I did not touch. So 0 to a f of x dx plus. Now see here. So now lower limit a. So lower limit will be a only. Upper limit is 2a. That means 0 will come. Right? F of x. So what is f of x? So here I can say f. What is x there? X is nothing but 2a minus t. Dx is nothing but minus dt. So dt will come here, and here I can say this is nothing but minus. Now see here. Now to eliminate minus, make use of this property. So this we can write as 0 to a f of x dx. So to eliminate minus, so plus will come, limits will get changed. So 0 will come down, a will go up, and here I can say f of 2a minus t. Here I can say what? dt. Now, in place of t, can we write x or not by using this property or not? So here we can say this we can write as 0 to a f of x dx plus this I can say 0 to a f of 2a minus x. Here I can say dx. Definite integral is independent of change of variable. I hope the step is clear. So this is nothing but what actually 0 to 2a f of x dx. So property is over. Now let us see case 1. What is case 1? Here I can say if f of 2a minus x equal to f of x. So this value you keep here. So this will become what? So here I can say 0 to 2a f of x dx is equal to, put the value. So this will be what? 0 to a f of x dx plus this I can write as what? 0 to a f of x, here I can say dx. So 0 to a f of x dx, 0 to a f of x dx we can write as 2 times 0 to a f of x dx. Next, case 2. If f of 2a minus x is equal to minus of f of x, tell me what is the condition. So here I can say 0 to 2a f of x dx is equal to. So put the value. So this will be as it is. So 0 to a f of x dx plus this will become what actually? Minus. So this will be minus, and here I can say what? 0 to a f of x dx. So you can see here both will get cancelled and you will get what? 0. So hence, so last two properties are somewhat lengthy, but again very simple. So see the proof once again. So 0 to 2a f of x dx we can write as 0 to a to 2a by using this property. So information is more here. So let 2a minus x equal to t. So calculate x. So let x equal to 2a minus t. Differentiate, you will get dx equal to minus dt. The moment you do substitution, limits will get changed. So to eliminate this minus, use this property, and in place of t, to replace t by x, we can make use of this property. So case 1 is f of 2a minus x equal to f of x. You will get 2 times of 0 to e f of x dx. And f of 2a minus x is equal to this. You will get what? Equal to 0. I hope all 4 properties proofs are clear. So just to go through the solution. If you are having any doubts, clarify. Is it clear? Very important, these properties of definite integrals. Okay, class will continue next time.